Happening here, it is time to shine a purple light for a very important cause. November is Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month, and this weekend there will be a special tribute to survivors and those who have lost their lives in the battle against this disease. And here now this morning to tell us all about it, we have Prasha Swarte, Media Relations Chair for the Pancreatic Cancer Action Network of Rhode Island, and Don Gubitosi, a Purple Stride Rhode Island 2018 Chair. Good morning.
Nice to meet you.
So nice to have you here.
Thank
Pleasure
you.
to meet you both. Let's talk about, first of all, really here what's going on, what we need to know, and really how people can get involved. It's such a noble, worthwhile endeavor and pursuit.
Correct. So we have Purple Stride coming up, a Purple Light coming up on Sunday. The registration starts at 4:30 and the event is at 5. It's at the State House in Providence on the mall side. So this is an event to honor everyone that we have either lost or we have survivors and all the families and friends who've been affected by the disease.
Those certainly that are still battling, and can we still register to get involved? It's not too late, is it?
Correct. It's not too late. It's a free event, and you can go to support.pancan.org to register, and you can also go to our website, www.pancan.org.
Outstanding. And Don, let's talk about just how magical this whole experience is, because when people come together for something like this, when they can sort of band together, work together, it really heightens the awareness, and it proves that we can get through these things together, doesn't it?
Right, it does. I remember when we first did Purple Light, it was just an amazing experience. Everyone getting together. It's really the remembrance of everybody that we lost, and just that we're there supporting everybody as a family,
right,
and supporting those that are still fighting.
Sadly, I think so many of us out there are touched in one way or another by cancer, be it pancreatic cancer, lung cancer, whatever it may be. But in terms of this specific diagnosis of pancreatic cancer, what can we be on the lookout for in terms of symptoms and things like that? Because certainly with anything like this, I'd imagine early detection is key.
Correct. And this cancer is hard to detect because the pancreas are so deep-seated in your body. You have to be careful about some symptoms that can show a link to the disease. Definitely jaundice, hereditary if someone has it in your family, genes, age is also obviously a factor. So some of those things. PanCan supports a lot of efforts on early detection or diagnosis, so we support a lot of research and stuff in that field.
And speaking of that research and the strides that we have made with regard to treatment, I mean, can we talk a little bit about some of the advances we've made? Because I'd imagine that we're getting closer every day, aren't we?
We are getting closer every day. We're at 9% right now as far as survival rates. So you can see we're battling that. Our goal is to double survival rate. We started 2006 to double survival rate by 2022, 18%. So we're still going.
And talk to the audience really about why it is you guys are so deeply involved in this. What kind of drove you to this?
So I lost my father to the disease 2 years ago, and he was diagnosed as stage 4. He only survived 8 months after that. And Don has a touching story too.
Well, my father. Well, I lost my father and my grandfather to pancreatic cancer. My father was actually diagnosed the day my daughter was born, and was given a 6 to 12 month, but only he only survived a month.
Well, from that, you've both become remarkably strong people, and you're doing such great work, and we thank you for sharing your stories with us.
Thank you very much for all your help.
Appreciate you being here very much. And you guys can wear purple and attend this event this Sunday at the State House. We will share more information on our website. It's roadshow.com.